we're now at the Bayview station, where it is packed with people, and hopefully they'll let us get off first. See how many people there really are. It of course is 8:30, and the station is pretty packed. The people are getting off, and
little do they know they're going to be inspected.
Actually, inspectors could get off here. No, they won't. They'll stay on. So most of them are going up. You can see which sides they're going up. We'll go and follow them. So quite a few people are getting on. It actually looks a little bit low. I've seen the platform much more dense, but it's 8:30, and classes started at 8:30 rather than there. So this fellow on the bike is heading down this pathway here. It looks like he's heading vaguely west on the parkway, would be my bet. Why else would you go? Can you really do that? Is there enough
Well, there's a walkway. It's kind of
walkway. So you can see quite a few people are going up the westbound platform, which is a bit odd. You know, aren't they supposed to be going downtown, all these people? And we have some people running here, hoping to get on the train, and they do. They make it. Last few people on the train. Train is it's got some extra seats available right now, but just barely. This one fellow will keep the door open, and another person will run on. We really almost need the Japanese-style pushers, and these people think they're going to get on at this point. I don't know if they will.
Well, he doesn't leave for another 30
Oh, he does
seconds.
30 seconds, so they're going to push the door again. And that was the driver, wasn't it, that we saw get off the train? He got off the train to walk across down the platform to get to the other end of the train. And the speculation is that not just that he likes to get outside now and then, but in fact it's easier to walk around the passengers getting on than to go through the train. A driver at each end, if we were to do such a thing, would make turnarounds much faster if we had to do that.
You could turn around in less than a minute if you had to. And that might be justifiable if you wanted to, say, run 5 trains an hour. If the demand for this really starts to increase, you could run 5 trains an hour instead of 4 in each direction, simply by having a driver at each end. But if the demand was that high, you could justify.
How do you need another passing track to run 5?
No.
Because you don't need an extra one.
You just take 12 minutes plus, well,
you have 2 extra passing tracks that let you run 4 trains.
If you could run it hard enough to actually do the running time in 12 minutes and do the turnaround in less than a minute, then you could do about 5 runs in an hour.
Okay.
Instead of having to allow 3 minutes.
Oh, so you have 4 vehicles, but you do the
No. Still the same number of trains as now.
Oh, I see. Instead of 4 trains, I see.
Instead of taking 15 minutes for the 12-minute run plus the 3-minute for the driver to walk to the other end, you take the 12-minute run, and then the train turns around in less than a minute at the end of its route.
So the other
you've got a driver at both ends, ready to take over.
Right. And the other reason what we could do the extra 3 minutes is we could add stations instead of increasing the overall frequency.
If they took out the hydro pole that the train just went around there and straightened out the turnout down at, reversed the hand of the turnout so that the train takes the straight route through turnout instead of the curved route that it's taking now, you could save at least a minute just from when the train leaves here to when it gets to the other side of Somerset Street. And if you could save that minute, then you could put the stop in at Gladstone, which would take about another minute. You could have the